What is up, everyone? Welcome back to All Takes No Whiffs. I'm Alex, and that is Christian, and we are continuing our preview of every MLB team for 2023, and we are moving on to the Pittsburgh Pirates for this video. The Pittsburgh Pirates, they are a team that has a lot of exciting names. They just don't really have it all put together yet, and their pitching is I wouldn't say bad, but it's not good, and their
Yeah.
bullpen is not very good either, except for their closing pitcher. But this is a team that has got, like I said, some exciting pieces, and I'm looking forward to talking about them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Before we get into those pieces, as far as their 2022 season, 62 and 100, definitely a record they want to forget about. Not sure how far they're gonna get away from it, but obviously that got them last in their division. And as far as that, 2022 definitely disappointing. But the pieces, I'm a big fan of Bryan Reynolds. I was a big advocate of Reynolds to the Yankees. That hasn't panned out. I'm not losing hope though. It's probably not going to happen. But
Y'all don't need him anymore.
yeah, exactly. But if he stays in Pittsburgh, which I don't really see happening for too long, uh, he's going to be leading the way, to be honest. And O'Neal Cruz. I would love to see him progress some more. He has definitely he brings a lot of excitement onto the field with what was it? The fastest throw from short in history, and then like the hardest hit ball of the
In the
season in one
Statcast.
game.
Yeah, in the
In
Statcast
Statcast,
era.
yeah. Uh, Obviously we see what he brings to the table. Definitely some flaws in his game, though. I would definitely like to see him get on top of that. Doesn't really hit well for average. The pop's there, but it's not showing up all the time. It's just those moments he's really getting a hold of the ball. But I would just like to see just some more progress from him because O'Neal Cruz, his potential is through the roof.
Okay, his potential's through the roof, and so is Brian Hayes, the guy that
Hmm.
plays right to his right at third base. This dude, I think, is going to be a stud. I think he'll be better than O'Neal Cruz, to be honest. He led their team in WAR last year at 3.0. So I'm just excited to see him. I wanted to see him stay healthy. It's been a really, really highly touted prospect, kind of like O'Neal Cruz was too. But
Hmm.
one thing with Bryan Reynolds is Brandon Nimmo kind of screwed up him staying with the Pirates because they're not going to give him as much money as he wants now. Bryan Reynolds or Brendan Nimmo got, I think it was 168 million for 8 years, and
Hmm.
is definitely, in my eyes, not worth that much. So
And not as
Brian
good as
Reynolds,
Reynolds, to
and
be
not as
honest.
good as Reynolds. So Brian Reynolds is going to probably get more than that. So someone else is going to probably overpay for him, I guess. So that's a whole weird situation and why it's probably hard to trade for him right now and everything. But other than that, I mean, there's really not too many other
Mhm.
like solid pieces on this team. Carlos Santana signed there this offseason, so it's a nice old veteran coming there, maybe a trade piece later on in the year. I think Mitch Keller and JT Brubaker are their best pitchers, so most people probably don't even know who that is unless you're a Pittsburgh Pirates fan. So this team, I think they're going to be honestly a little better because their offense is going to be better this year.
Yeah.
Their pitching is just going to be their downfall. But I see this team honestly getting 65, 68 wins, maybe pushing 70.
I would have to agree, maybe just on the lower end. I would say 65 to 68. Just definitely less than 100 losses. That's what I'm expecting from them in 2023. But like you said, no, there's not too many other notable names for them. 2023, hopefully they can exceed my expectations. But as of right now, not a playoff team, of course. Not. They've got a lot of work to do before they get there. Uh, but yeah, the Pittsburgh Pirates for 2023. Looking forward to a couple of things for them. But as for our next video, I'm looking forward to that for sure. We're going to be getting into the San Diego Padres. Uh, they might be knocking on the door in the NL West. I'm looking forward to that. But until then, peace.
Peace.